are. You mean you are somebody. Come on. I just wanna be somebody that can brighten days. Someone that when you think of me, it takes the pain away. I wanna motivate and elevate. Help you get up when the day seems too much to take. Sometimes I need a break, but I gotta keep going. Cause I'm already knowing I would hate to lack devotion. It's a gift and a curse, no I'm not proving my worth. I'm leaving my mark, I'm giving my heart.
I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. It ain't all you wanna see when you're chasing dreams, trying to be somebody. Oh, yeah.
Don't turn me down, you better hear me out. I feel like this my last chance and I'm not backing down. My mama even begged me to take another route. I created milk and hope she had to dig me out. But I'm focused now, or at least trying to be. Don't compare my hard work to hitting lotteries. And if you do say that I used every slot machine, and I was at every poker table that's in between. Had it all, lost it all, but I still remain the same. If it goes good or bad, it's guaranteed I'll take the blame. Practice every day for the chance to have perfect aim. Pray when the bullets come, you ain't the one that's in the way.
I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody. It ain't all you wanna see when you're chasing dreams, try to be somebody. Oh, yeah.
Can I talk to him? I'm 10 steps ahead of niggas, and that shit's scary. Head above water, but I still feel buried. 8 years later, surprised I'm still married. Even when you give your all, results may vary. Gotta keep to yourself, cause lines get blurry. I've seen good people who have died so badly. There for you through it all, but only if you let me. Shit. Or if I don't die first, my wife will get 250K from life insurance. My legacy will live on through my influence. I'm peeling back the gap, mine behind the words. On July 15th, a star was born. I'm so different with how I paint a picture, so vivid, authentic. Where y'all just pretending. No, you're not getting any honorable mention, cause I see right through you, Judas. Move, bitch, like I still listen to Ludacris as I maneuver through this universe. Right now I'm in my human form, mortal man, son of Sam. Yeah, you've been warned. I'm just taking in this moment. Shout out Beanie Siegel. I used to lay in my room listening to this song like looking at the ceiling at night like, Your passion to God, no crucifix.
KV, Crow Village, my crew suffix. Add that after my name, my true intent. Together, lost tribes, together in unison. Essential oils, my fragrance of incense. Mahogany, teak, wood scent, a dash of mint. Gemstones and gold, infinity gauntlet. I should be the governor for street politics. You ain't never been in a war, you know that. Just because you gave a shot to your dog and played fetch. Draw on you while you twisting your fingers, my quick sketch. Yeah, the Arizona rap god. Call storms and Asgard. Y'all deities are buns, the definition of Asgods. If you really needing some help, then you should ask God. Survival scrolls written in the essence of mankind. About time for God within man to finally shine.
Failure to make component, nothing like it than mechanics. Don't ever scramble cause it's warranty, still shells and can't fathom what's known the piece that's punted for us. Clueless, still more rapid for sand cause they not roster. Giving balls from outer space. The burning bush constructed pounds, constricted bears up in my cave. Ain't nothing like to taste the button, reach that bitch with Mary Jane. And I'm just saying what it been cause they just lies and I'm deranged. They might day inside and never don't conform this misbehavior. Yo, it's clever but I'm telling every frequency in place. And this ain't normal to be flawless but still embedded in that ring. And nothing like it's like no cable, still this mega to ordain. Aggression passive, we not cordial, nothing like it's still in danger, yeah. You know it's nothing like frustration, but it's bigger than your love. You know it's nothing like you try, but no results equal a must. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it.
Say it with me now. Take me higher.
Yeah.
Take me
You know it's nothing like frustration, but it's bigger than your love. You know it's nothing like you try, but no results equal a must. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Yeah.
I don't know what you thought this was. I'm WestSideChicagoJoe. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own beat. It might seem cool to you, but to me it's bittersweet. Before I retreat, it'll be the end of me. I try not to, but wish death on all my enemies. These people hella weird, got me like, nigga, please. Finicky, I ain't feeling your energy. I'm who you wish you was, who you pretend to be. Feeling like Pac, someone get me some Henny, please. And I don't even drink. Pushing me to the edge, I'm jumping off of the ledge. Taking back control for everything that they owe. Everything that I gave, working me like a slave. Then making me pay, carry them on my back. Putting them on the map, always fighting the high, low tide, don't wanna chat. Speaking on me bad, making your friends laugh. Tell them what I did for you, tell them how I killed for you. Tell them how I let you in, but you was too sheltered then. Didn't wanna go outside, knew it would expose your lies. We would never learn a thing, had too much foolish pride. Rather try suicide, it's the end of you and I. And to think that I got to be for 35. This the last time you'll get $1 of mine. This the last time you'll get $1 of mine. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own beat. It might sound cool to you, but to me it's bittersweet. Before I retreat, it'll be the end of me. I try not to, but wish death on all my enemies.
One time I had to kill a nigga on his own street. Don't eat pork, nigga, you don't want beef. Man, you talk too much to boy, you be all teeth. You don't put on for your team and you don't leave. Fuck it, that be you and that's your decision. I feel like Scotty in the game when he got Jordan assisted. And you know that we gon' do our thing cause we know the vision. And don't be worried about them rings, we gon' go and get them. I've been rebellious since a jet, I don't need no permission. I'm concentrating every day, standing my position. I feel bad for whoever is the opposition. If you ain't with me, then I guess you is my competition. The wrong side of history, he wasn't comprehended. 2 ears for no damn reason, he ain't wanna listen. My grandma always showed me that money was the mission. My grandma always told me that I would be the realest. Now this the part where my cables gon' switch on my feet like a dog taking the shit. People be faking this shit. Lately my life has been crazy as shit, but it's okay cause I was made for this shit. Fuck what you talking about. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own street. I don't eat pork, nigga, you don't want beef. Man, you talk too much to boy, you be all teeth. You don't put on for your team and you don't lead.
Now, look, shorty, I'm WestSideChicagoJoe. I'm not gonna do all this arguing. We gon' get on the same page or what, babe? Huh? Go ahead and put the pressure on. Girl, I need a little pressure on. I believe in you and you believe in me. It don't matter if I'm 5 feet, I'm your sure king. And then plus that makes us easier to be. Eye to eye, can't deny that I'm big where it counts and can't provide. Ain't nothing like it. These other guys, these other girls just want pearls. They miss the whole pic, trying to give you the world. The universe, please don't be scared to apply the pressure right where it hurts. Your whole life they've been trying to work nerves. Wanna know what it's like when my eyes lock yours. So go ahead and put the pressure on me, baby. I feel a diamond coming. Nah, I ain't running. I think we're on to something. Please put your hand in mine. We on the same side, baby. Eye to eye. So put your body on mine. Well, we're eye to eye. Let the eye to eye. Like we in a time.
Go ahead and put the pressure on me. Girl, I need a little pressure on me. Yeah, long as we see eye to eye. Long as we see eye to eye. Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
It gets better. It gets better eventually. You know it's just a little heartbreak. Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith. Kinda like George Michael sang, kinda like my auntie say, but before she give me a plate of chicken and dumplings, I know that she loved me. She always there for me, an angel above me. I need to stop stressing and take a second to count my blessings. Life can get hectic, just taking the magic. You should reflect and just be happy it happened.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
Wait, I still had something to say, but by then she was well on her way. We didn't get to clean our slate. Still eating and she took my plate. I'm needing some closure for you to come over. Roll up the doja and let me hold you. No need to get sober. Clean my whole act up. I'm trying to be perfect, but still need some practice. I'm not a pro at this, I'm just getting started. Grew up in the land of the damned and the heartless. Show 'em my hardest, I do every time. If you stay or go, I gotta be fine.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
Where the sun is shining, look at the door. Know you look inside the mirror and you wish you were more. You bound to make it, but you gotta pick yourself out the floor. Ain't no need for building borders, God got you a fort. Put your mind to it, anyone can go get a portion. I've been fighting off these demons with a book and a sword. I've been talking to somebody, glad they listening thoroughly. Shot goes out the biggest homies that accept it for yours. Yeah, God knows I've been tripping, I've been flexing and fighting depression. Matter of fact that I'm alive, that's a fucking blessing. Had me overdose on pills, but I'm back and better. Change man changing, I'm sending a message.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith. Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? It is DaZ Exotic, and we're here with another episode of Let's Vibe TV. We are definitely in the building, and I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all listened. For y'all who go back and listen, I hope y'all enjoyed. I don't. A lot of things like to make y'all wait. I like to come out the gate doing it. Run up them likes. I see y'all in the building. With no further ado, man. What up, Big L? Hey.
Hey, look, I'm here. I'm here. Hold on. Y'all might be. Hey. Nobody took my kit. Nobody took my kit. Hey,
Uh,
look, it's been a lot of it's been a lot of kids. Been a lot of things going on.
uh,
I'm
you're
here.
still safe. You're in one piece.
Yeah.
How'd you feel off the initial listen? How'd you feel?
Um, it gives me old school vibes. It give me like you took me back to 1970 for the one time. You did it.
Uh,
Hey, I appreciate the time travel. You feel me? Hey, and it was also, man. Look, hey. If you don't know nothing, go peep West Side Chicago Joe. You dig what shit? Hey, go back. If you didn't peep it, go peep it and then come back.
okay.
Man, look, one of them things.
Okay, I see y'all. Oh, damn. What up, Ashley? I see you. Thank you. Yo, with no further, let me look. This isn't even about me, though, right? This ain't even about me. This is about so much more. Um, people have, yo, really, I had to share my father with the world. You know what I'm saying? He's such a special person. From the highs, the lows of it. Uh, and a lot of people don't get to come to understand like special people while they're right there with them. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to take the time to really appreciate uh a special person who really the fact he even makes time for me is crazy. But we actually got him here. So with no further ado, the DJ, the drummer, the entrepreneur, the father, the husband, the brother, the
Let's go, yo.
foster
Yeah.
child, the
Yeah.
bass player. We could go on and on. West Side Chicago Joe.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm just chilling out, having a good time, enjoying life.
I see. You're sipping on something too, weren't you?
I just got a little soda.
Oh, okay. I got a soda too.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're on the same frequency.
I could step it up if I wanted to, but yeah.
Look. I know, you know what I'm saying. You set the bar high. That's so. I only try to match the bar that is set, which is both intimidating and a blessing at the same time. How'd you feel about the project, in all honesty?
I'm gonna always be honest with you. I
Mm-hmm.
and Before I get into the project, I like what you just said, and I'm very proud that most of actually all my boys seem to have that same mantra that they pretty much want to make me happy. And but that's not what I'm about. I would like to see you guys happy. That's my first thing. But going to the project itself, I loved your flow. It was one of the best flows I mean, you were in the pocket on all the songs, and I enjoyed your delivery, and then I liked when you actually changed from being up in the pitch to coming down to the pitch in the let's see, I made a couple notes here.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. The in the third song, not Chicago Joe. Let's see, what was that one called?
The third
The
song
present.
the third song was
I didn't have titles.
Own beat. Yeah,
Yeah.
one time I had because I was changing my tone throughout it.
Yeah,
Most
that was really nice. That was a nice change of
that's the of pace. Yeah, well, see, I gotta be so happy about that because one thing people have always said is your flow is very simple throughout your stuff, and and then they'll say that I don't switch my tone throughout. And so when I write now, I'm constantly trying to challenge myself because it's so simple. I could write a song all day if I don't challenge my pen to speed up, right? To let me challenge my cadence to be more interesting and speed up and stuff like that. And so for that to be the first thing said is the first two things
that
are
means you accomplished your goal. And in that you know, you were in pitch, and it was that's real important to me. A lot of times, two things that I won't say despise, but very close to despising, is when a rapper is out of pocket. And on all the songs you were in pocket. Me being a drummer, that's very important to me. And I will notice it first and foremost in almost every situation. And you were in pocket, and you're I admire, I don't know when you take your breath, which is amazing. That is a key thing that is important when you're making a song. You don't hear the
yeah.
and you were just rolling, man. I dig it.
Yeah, I mean that's the look with you got to think even the audience that I have futuristic has look pockets that are insane. You can say anything about whether you like his songs, his pockets are incredible and fast and rapid.
Yeah.
And when I go to the studio and see his stems, I'm like, bro, you did that in one take?
Well, when he and I talk, we talk about that, and that has been one of his, I would say, his fortes. He doesn't think he can play drums, but he can, and
because his pockets are just like you on the drums is what I'm realizing. It's literally lyrical drums that he does.
Yeah. He's amazing. He stays in the pocket all the time. Even when, so there's a thing that you rap triplets was 3/4. And he's one of the best in the business at doing that. He's really good. I love that.
Definitely. And he raps with the best in the business
yeah.
at doing that. But enough about him. We're here about actually,
we're here about the whole thing.
And that's actually important to it, right? Because
I'm you guys' dad. I'm Stitch Jones. I'm
Sophie. Me, future, everybody's. Well, and so what's crazy though, when especially I think when it comes down to me, Joseph, and Zach, is I'm really heavy on your creativity, and that part of you building things out of scratch and like the mind, and
the optimist, the unlimited optimism, which I I don't even try to do things really when I build things, but I know that they mean a lot to me. Um, and your endless optimism, accidentally, the last words are, "You just gotta have faith."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
the faith lies within you, and it's funny that me and Joseph were talking the other day, and we were just talking about. Well, we talk about so much all the time, but we were just talking about. I told him, I said, if you think it, I can build it. And because we were talking about his studio desk and all the things that he's doing in his studio to make sure everything is ergonomic. And I built many studios, so I know how it should go.
Ergonomics.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I'm all about that, whether it's me playing drums or the height of my bass or my microphone placement when I'm singing and playing drums or whatever. It ergonomics is everything.
Um, really?
Yeah, well, the reason why I say that is it, ergonomics lends itself to being comfortable. That's that's where it comes from. So when I'm doing something, I don't want my effort to be or my energy to concentrate on me trying to adjust myself to be comfortable. I
Comfortable.
want if I'm singing, I want to have my microphone like when I play drums, I have the microphone come over the top and to the height that I want. A little bit above it, so I'm lifting my voice to sing, right? But when I got a mic coming over here or stand up over here and I got to lean over to sing in it, I don't like it. So if I can take out any incidentals that don't make my life better, I want to get rid of them. I don't want them.
Well, and see, that is part of the interesting thing though, right? Um, because you grew up in surroundings that weren't of that nature. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, it's hard for them to see past that or to even get to like if you haven't had a flat screen that's easy to carry around and travel with, you're gonna not mind carrying the old school heavy TV. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
As much. And so you were literally picturing things that you couldn't see at the time when you were on the west side of Chicago. Oh, I like, but I feel like for me, it's hard for me. I've learned a trait that maybe you had, maybe you didn't have, of being comfortable in discomfort because it forces growth. And it's me trying to grow past that to really want the fly ass shit like that. I almost look down on people who feel like they need all the best to create. Like, no, we got to create by any means necessary. And I got that from you just as much as Joseph got his uh ergonomics. So like, can we get into that?
Yeah. So if you so I guess one of the things that I probably always did was to think about the best of the situation. So when I was a kid, my dad used to build everything. And so I would be with him. I might as well have been another set of skin for him because I would not leave his side. And I watched him build things, and then he taught me how to build things. And one of the things that he said, we used a hand saw. Like there was no electric saws around, not when he was building anything. And what he taught me, he's like, because I was trying to solve something one day, because I like to be like him. And he said, no, 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 no. You're putting too much in it. He said, let the saw do the work. He said, you do the motion and you let the saw do the work. And that's where I came to this comfortability thing, where I want to let the things that do the work actually do the work, you know? So even a hammer, he's like, when you swing the hammer, don't pound it. He said, just give the hammer the momentum and let the hammer, you guide the hammer, let the hammer do the work.
Yeah.
Then you'll last longer. So when you're hitting that hammer and you just beating the crap out of that nail trying to drive it in, you're cutting down on your longevity. So, but when you're swinging the hammer and you just guide it toward that nail and let the hammer do the work, you can do it all day. And the same thing with whatever it is that,
you know, you're kind of funny, right? Because, and you've always done this, and that's even what made me have to make this project, right? Big LA, right? So, so he's always told me these types of things, right? But he has a way of telling them where
they're almost metaphorical.
Yes, and there was nothing like physically, because I recently, my uncle, which on my dad's side, which is your brother, is sick. I went to visit him, and I ended up at the house that you grew up in.
Right.
You know, and seeing it and there. And I don't remember the last time you'd been there. I don't want to say you've never taken me there, but but there was something so different, and it made everything you had said feel like I could feel it wrapped. I could feel it wrapped around me. I could hear your voice in the wind. And that was so, and like from all the years I could see, and no matter where you had been, it made everything after make sense in a way where, like, you demand respect. So whether or not I understood that those things, existed, but you know how every kid is like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Whatever you say.
I walked past the elementary school you went to, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And things have changed a lot. And you were saying that, the convenience of a lot of things, you want to create in whatever space you're in. What I would do with those spaces, not only create, but the first thing I do was figure out how I was going to make it better. First thing I do. I've been in some crazy situations, and instead of me being down or being you were talking about the optimism, right?
Yeah.
So instead of me,
because you're not even saying why you'd be around your dad, because that was the safest place.
Well, my dad was always doing something. He was always like fixing something, building something, and so that kind of rubbed off on me. But what I was gonna say, and I'm gonna take care of that statement as well. But what I was gonna say is, so some of the unpleasant situations that I ended up in, instead of being like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever, I was like, how can I get to the next level and fix this? Whatever it was,
but you always understood your positioning. You have to because you can say, people say these kind of things, right? But there's a certain thing about understanding timing and patience and who to talk to. And, like, and it's,
Yeah, that like it's a very like because it's not for everybody, and not everybody is uh capable of
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
true. This is true. Well, you were
Uh,
talking about
and you were, and I think because I was lightening up the preface, I think a little bit, and even to the importance of being there and being with the uncle.
yeah,
There's not a lot of people in my lineage that I've even spent a lot of time with
right, right,
on your side.
right.
You are
Yeah,
the only one I knew for literally, let's say, and then
30.
I knew, yeah, and then I knew one like in like Liz, like shout out Lizar, shout out many of them that I have spent time with.
Yeah, Clark. You know, Kane was gone when you were little, but Clark, Kane,
Well, and
Lazar.
we don't
Now
got
you
the
have
same
Marcel.
blood though. It's
Huh?
funny you we don't got the same blood as Kane and Clark and
Right,
them. I've
right,
known them my whole life.
right, right.
It's funny you consider your foster brothers your
Yeah,
adopted brothers your brothers.
yeah.
Big LA, he's not
That's
separating.
not. It's not. It to be honest, it's not. It ain't. I don't.
Talk.
Funny to somebody who don't understand. Funny to somebody who don't understand the actual genuine of. Okay, I understand my assignment of my job of what I'm here to do as a parent, not just as a disciplinary or
Well,
show me this or that. You know what I mean? Like, so I say all that to say, when you bring in somebody else, you you thinking with that parent mind, like, okay, they need that love that they're not getting. So yeah, come get that. I got brothers and sisters over here that's
So,
gonna
so
you
what
know,
you,
the way
so
we
Big
do.
LA. So what you're saying is you're talking about my parents, basically bringing
yes,
in foster brothers and me loving them as I do my own.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. And
yes,
and
sir.
and,
Yes, sir.
and I think the reason why I say that is basically because my foster brothers
Mhm.
had a greater impact on me because they were there while I was growing up. So by the time you're grown and you meet your blood, then the only thing you can look at is you're looking through a window. You're not on the other side
Well,
of the
and
And
glass.
it don't hit the same.
damn,
It
and
doesn't it doesn't hit the same. Like, yes, you're my blood. I get that. You're my people, you my family, cool. I rock with you, but they
and
went
that's
through
what
the
Big
trenches
LA
with
is.
me. They went through the
Right?
mud with me. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
yes.
about. Hey, listen, I told one of my brothers exactly that. I told my brother, one of the brothers, I said, because he always says, I love you. Okay. Now, love is an earned emotion, possession, feeling. Right. So what you just said hit it on the head. I told him, I said, you know what? I can say that I love you, but I can't really love you. I said, we didn't go through any shit together. We
Mhm.
didn't, we didn't run from the cops. We didn't smoke weed in the car. We never
Well,
even threw blows.
cause you,
So, so, so,
cause you
so
were
love.
literally.
Look, hey,
Hold
in a
on
tight
a second.
situation, I don't even know if you'll protect me. in, a, in a tight situation,
Love.
it might get
That's what
ugly
I'm
for
talking
real.
about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm like, I can't, man. Come on, man. You a real one, bro. Then you can't not tell me that
You gotta
without
have that
you haven't done
understanding.
anything really to prove to me that you love me. You haven't protected me. You haven't sheltered me. You haven't, got me out of trouble. You haven't gotten me into trouble.
Yeah. Well,
None of
and
that.
Look,
see
hey,
that's.
look.
But
Hey,
see,
if you ain't got
this
in
is.
trouble with me or over me, then hey, I don't know what we doing.
And see my now on the other end, now I understand all that, right? But that was a part of you that was missing, that whether you did or not, it's part of your DNA. And it's interesting because I guess, and I never come to terms, one part that you have mastered, and it's even why I put you on a song like Let Her Go, is because you have mastered the art of letting it be, letting it go, whatever is in the terms of like, that's where we're at. And I have to be okay with that. Um,
Right.
and
Right.
like for me, and once again, and why I say like being there and talking and seeing, like, it's part of my DNA. I don't have past 5 people. While on my mom's side, I have so many memories of
Can I
arguing, fussing,
can I drop that on you
loving.
guys?
But I love finding that. So automatically, whether we did, the fact that it's like getting a coin or whatever, or fitting a piece of the puzzle of my existence.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe you look for that else, like maybe that means something else to you than it does.
Big LA wants to say something. What were you hollering about?
When you come up without one part of your family, right, and y'all meet back up, especially when y'all get separated as kids or don't even get that opportunity, and y'all get to the other side and y'all meet up as adults, it's more or less like, am I gonna need you in my life at a point, or are we just doing this for formality? Because I met family members just for pure formality. Because even
And
though
you're
we're
not Joe,
watch this,
West Side Chicago, dude, he's not
your pop, hey, watch this.
formalities.
You're gonna understand what I'm saying, and Pops is gonna understand what I'm saying too. Just because we blood ain't meant we meant to mix.
No, I
So,
like,
you know what I mean?
No,
and it's deeper
it's
than
the real
blood.
one.
It goes towards look, these are things that my dad has applied to business.
Mm.
These are codes of ethics for how he's operated his life. And it's so funny too, because even part of what I felt is I need to be tougher. And what I frequently feel is I need to complain less. And I do feel, Grace, that you take the time to listen to my complaints. And even a part of even the project is putting on a tougher skin, you know, and taking it back to a time where, yeah, oh, look, I'm learning right now. And it's funny because I'm learning what I put into what I made. These is this is what was embedded in what he made. And so I'm
I only
unraveling the
noticed because I got
lesson.
one cousin on my daddy's side of my family that I deal with, bro.
And we talked about this, big.
Yeah.
You're right.
And and that's my brother. Like that's my brother. Like how pops feel like they them rode through the mud with me. That's my, you know what I'm saying? That time been put there. Those trials and tribulations have been done. If the person in front of you ain't been tested, if y'all ain't been tested,
Yeah.
it's formality. It's all formality. Especially when you say family, cousin. You my second cousin twice up. Yeah, all that is formality, bro. If y'all ain't been battle tested, and me and mine been battle tested for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad is. Look, shout out Doc. I love you, Doc. Shout out to the people watching. And he said, I'm in great admiration for drummers, especially good studio drummers. I would not have a career without them. So God bless you, Joe. I mean, yeah.
I love playing in the studio. I got studio work. I get more live work than you can imagine. I turn it down. I get a ton.
You just did, and you worked with Rachel Beck. Shout out Rachel Beck.
Is Rachel on there?
No, she's not. But you worked with her, so
Yeah, yeah. Rachel is she's a real one, man. She's going through a whole transformation right now. Have you
she's
seen
a,
her stuff?
yeah, she's out there working out and going running like 10 miles.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. She
I'm waiting.
doing it for the birthday. She doing it for the birthday.
I'm waiting to see what her project's gonna look like when it comes out.
Well, her singles are sounding really good.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Um. But it's so crazy. And you've given us this life. I guess this goes back to now, mind you, you've had a lot of un. I was gonna, yeah, okay, yeah. You've had a lot of where it didn't fit. The shapes didn't fit together, right?
Yeah.
You know, did you ever feel stuck? Have you ever felt like buried, stuck? Like
That's an interesting question. I would say when I feel like I was telling you earlier that I've been in situations where it wasn't the best situation to be in. And when I'm in that situation, my first thing is like I said earlier, is how am I going to make it better? How am I not necessarily, well, it's always top of mind how I'm going to get out of it, but everything is a process. So if you're in a situation, a shit situation, and you're like, oh my goodness, and you're feeling like that, you gotta that thing where you put your hand on your face like I just did. You gotta move those hands and start looking and seeing that space where you.
But he ain't telling you that's just Midwest mindset.
no,
See, Pops don't know me. Pops don't know me. I have the mother of my children is from Indiana. So, and you from Chicago? Yeah. It ain't nothing but a different piece of land.
I was 10 miles away from Indiana. Not probably 10 miles away from Indiana. I was right over the border of Gary. I was actually
literally. And it's so funny because one thing that happened is when we were driving to your crib, we had to go through. We ended up in Gary, Indiana, and guess what? That made that story you told about being backstage with Michael Jackson in the Jackson 5. that one time when y'all were shorties, being the same exact age, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
Right and so Brandon, as far as it's the geographics of it is actually more southeast than west. So just so if any of the listeners and my friends that grew up with me, if they're out there listening, they're like, no, it's more south and east than west. So but it's okay because you didn't exactly have the bearings, so you didn't know. But just put that out there. But yeah, it was right there. Gary, Indiana is right there.
So yeah, you could have said that 4 days. No, I'm joking, but no.
Yeah, but you had already had the project going. You were in it.
I mean, I didn't need to. I hadn't said anything yet before I told you, though. So
yeah, right.
But no. Okay. Anyways,
I just got one question. I ain't gonna hold you. You gonna have to let me talk to Pops again. I not to just. I respect the level of knowledge of game that he is bestowing. You know what I'm saying? Like to a lot of people, it's just a conversation. It's gonna go like this. You dig what I'm saying? But he really.
But that's why I capture. That's why I do stuff like this because we can do all the cutesy whatever, but like I want to document my dad's thoughts. I want to have them for a million years and to share with whoever. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And so, and to talk about the places that he's from and all the stories that I didn't take the time to ask when I was there every day. You know,
You
You
know
know
the
that
crazy
that,
thing. You know the
that
crazy thing with the elder generation. They say a whole lot of shit to us when we look, you get be high, and then it kicks in mentally when we get older. And then we
right.
call them like, "Hey, you said such and such. Yeah, I'm going through this right now." It, I
yeah, and what were you gonna
memory,
say,
memory.
Papa?
No, it is a thing that you grow up and you start to realize, just like Big LA said, that like, you know, maybe your parents took it for granted and maybe you didn't even see it like you should until one day, like LA said, you're either going through it or it presents itself in a certain way. So like, you know, just like Ashley, you know, one day I was trying to prove something to my youngest kids, Sophie and Michael, and I was using Ashley as an example, and I said, Ashley, how much of what I told you about life was true? And I was expecting her to say 60%. And I said, and she said she didn't even hesitate. She said, well, 100%.
Well, and see, but you gotta. It's interesting because she might have listened to you
More
on
than you
mo-
did.
most things more than a lot. Who would you think listened the best?
Well, I think that Joseph listened a lot. I know that Zach listened a lot and Ashley listened a lot. So I think those are the top three listeners. Joseph, Zach, and Ashley.
Um, it's funny because and I respect, like, okay, Stitch Jones, he's a builder. Well, which goes back to what we said. I'm the creativity, the mind, Stitch Jones, the builder. Without me saying that, Big LA, he literally said that they were on the phone talking about how they built, how my brother built. I should have posted it. He sent me a picture of his
Okay,
studio he
okay.
just built.
Oh
Um,
yeah, seen the finished product.
yeah,
Well,
he's
you know what? The thing about what you're saying. So all of these things take a great mind.
and Joe. Well, right. Well, that,
Building,
but it's connected to a certain. But I feel like I think so hard that like building something with my hands
yeah, it's
is
not just what.
crazy,
Right,
right?
right.
Even with this, it's almost like something I orchestrate versus something. That's even why I wanted to challenge myself rapping and stuff like that, is because typically I'm not there to rap. I'm there to orchestrate. I'm a facilitator. I just like talking and music, kind of, uh, because I don't engineer. I don't. I talk shit. So I orchestrate the shit talking, and just creative things, even this, and getting your ideas, and how creative of a way to even put out an album this is, and a concept album. And right now it's only on YouTube and Facebook.
Well, you know what? And I'm glad that you only have it on those two platforms because obviously everybody uses Spotify, but Spotify is ripping everybody off.
Off.
And as soon as you can monetize it differently than 12 million streams getting you $10 is ridiculous.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
and even to fight it, and even to fight the idea of numbers being worth so much, because you can't put numbers on any of it. You're not gonna put worth on the time I spent creating.
Right.
None of that. um
Right.
uh and then I would say, Zach, your business mind, that boy can turn
He's got
the west side of Chicago into a
well, he's
nice home with the pool in Arizona.
yeah. Well, it's the thing is there's the thought process of business, building, and creativity. Those are the three things you spoke of. All take a thought process that is not sedentary. It's always rising, and that's what Zach has done. He's figured out a way every time when one looks like it's going this way, one's coming up this way, and that's how you get the sustainability that he's accomplished. And that, and that's the same thing that, like, I DJ'd forever. I've been playing drums since I was 9 and bass since I was 10 and everything else, and wanting to sing since I could walk or whatever. But the thing is knowing, or you said it earlier, Brandon, is knowing where that timing is. What's the spot? When do I jump into this? When do I jump out of that? Which one is can I overlap these things? That's how you keep growing, and that's where it's at. Like you think about like, I mean, all you guys have certain
What advice can you give on timing?
Timing is a weird thing. You actually almost summed it up earlier when you said that it's a combination of patience, and obviously one thing you didn't put in there is being dogmatic. You gotta know that you gotta go after it, and you gotta see that little crease and try to run through it as fast as you can, but you gotta be patient prior to that happening. So the advice would be on timing is don't always rush into your first thought. Give yourself a little bit of time to let it grow within itself. And then after that, when you see that gap, you run through it. And then one of the things that Zach has always said too is that you can't, the only way to be ready is to stay ready.
Yikes.
So you can't watch this though. See. That's what the young mind need to understand real quick, real fast, and I promise I'm gonna let Pop keep dropping these gems because he's doing his thing.
Jump in.
Nothing here is new. And the young generation, they run around and they say so many things that I know in my and Dad's generation, we was saying, and we was making cool then. But then you get around the elder generation, the OGs, you know what I'm saying? And they saying the same thing, just in a slight different way. And you learn where the history come from. And, man, what you saying that's all that's it. That's it.
That's and you know that mantra is, it's like anything else. Is another thing.
People take it so lightly though, and they half mean it. They half cook all of these. Well, and even, you know what? I told I said this the other day. I said, yo, I half cooked so many things I heard and wished I didn't, because now I'm trying to catch up for all that half cooking I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to full cook. Yeah. And it's like, I could have been ready.
And that is a thing. And it takes a brave man to admit what you just admitted. And I used to tell you about that when you were a kid. I used to tell you about that exact same thing. And so without even diving into that at all, the thing is, I can't think of who said it. I saw it online, but it's probably one of the most brilliant things that I've heard. So life is a struggle, right? So let's say, for instance, college, right? College is a struggle. You got to study, you got to do research papers, you got to do this, you got to do a lot of stuff you don't want to do, right? So that's a struggle. But when at the end of the day, when you get the job you want, if it is the job you're looking for, most time you should get a career. You shouldn't be doing things you don't love that are not going to push you to the next level. But if you don't go and you don't study and you don't do the work, the struggle is the opposite. So you're going to struggle to get to the top, or you're going to struggle laying on at the bottom.
And even like, yeah. Well,
yeah. Do you think do you think being homeless is struggling? That is damn sure struggling, right? But you think going to college is struggling? That's a struggle. But when you get out of that, you're good. But while you weren't going and you weren't studying and you weren't applying yourself and you were half-assed and everything.
Well, you better be putting yourself somewhere else during that
following your dream. The struggle is going to be on the bottom of the pit. Well, who wants to be there? It's a struggle. Both are a struggle. Which one do you want?
I mean, and even with that, that's what Zach said. He said, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. I had to figure out, well, I'm going to work doing something twice as hard.
It's a struggle. Did the same thing. We were
talking about pick your poison the other day. That's been a recurring thing. And even our guest has an album. Shout out Jaron Ickner called Wishes Aren't what
I don't remember the last part.
But it's like basically saying like you'll get your wishes, but like don't expect them to. Wishes aren't perfect, is what it's called, and like, bro, be grateful. Don't expect everything. Like, don't expect everything. Like
be easy.
Yeah, and like even when you have what you wish for. Doc said something. He said James Taylor told him, "Don't let your karma run over your dogma." And that's crazy to think about.
Yeah. That's what I said. You gotta be dogmatic. You gotta know.
Yep. And strike when the iron's hot, and not when it's not. Be patient and dogmatic.
Your patience has got to be perfectly timed. You got to know when to talk and know when to shut up. And then when the time is right, if you got the right thing to say, you say it, and boom, the whole thing blows up, and you're in.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is the number one cardinal sin I've done. Is put because nobody can say I don't work hard at my dreams.
No, nobody can say that.
And love my family. Like there's certain things you can't say, but can you say I always bring the best karma towards a situation, or know when to be patient or when to say something? That's just what I'm trying to get better at, is being tactful and having a better because the thing about being in Chicago is it's more than just being tough. It's being tough. It's being strategic, and
it's almost more strategic than anything.
I
wouldn't even say tough.
Right.
Tough is a mantra.
Well,
watch this. That's a mantra that comes from movies. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, take them same gangsters from them movies, stick them on O Block. Yeah, all right. Half of them gonna call for their mama. Third of them gonna call for the police. The ones that don't make it out, they're not gonna last that long, because they're gonna because there's gonna hey pops, it's gonna be that one thing that they tell them to get in the car for. They're not gonna get in the car for that problem. And at that point, oh shit, you're not allowed to. You know what? Hey, there's a couple movies out there with this same type of storyline. Y'all go figure it out.
Well,
if you don't know.
So to the other point, it's like if you say I can't or you say I can, you're right either way. It's just what are you gonna do? You're right. If you say I can't and you walk away from it, you were right. If you say I can and you work towards it to get there, you're right again. So which way do you want to be? You know, you think about it, you're right either way. If you give up
Ooh,
and you said I can't, you were right. Absolutely.
he
If
running.
you if you
Pop's
say
running
I
with moral
can
compass.
and you work your ass off to do it, you were right because you succeeded.
Well,
Moral compass. He run. I get what he's saying. Moral compass. So
um,
you should.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah,
Deep.
go.
That's just deep.
No, finish, Big L. Finish what you were saying.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, and that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem with the newer generations. They don't have one.
Um,
They don't have one.
no moral. Well, yeah, because everything's
Instagram,
for clicks and
YouTube,
views and looks
social
and
media.
how you appear. Um, yeah. I mean, I I'm it's so crazy because I understood these things going into making them, and literally I'm like, I feel like they think I don't know about these because I'm learning. So because I'm not learning, I'm learning, yes, but like I understood because I talk about all these things throughout the whole project. Literally, this is the foundation of it, is all these things. But I just really love because it's through my lens. So to take it from my lens and to get it through yours is everything, because I don't want to tell it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Um,
it's definitely been fun over here. You know, hanging with both of you guys. You know, and shout out to you, LA man. That it's a real one, man. I think you're getting it.
I come from a different time. Pop.
Yeah,
I come from a different time.
right.
and he
So
been through a
my
whole.
raising, my education, my moral compass, uh, a little bit. I was raised by women for the most
Yeah,
part.
yeah. Well, the thing,
I told DaZ about my pops and everything. He
yeah.
Ooh,
figured out. But
that's
Well,
you
bro.
just learn how to you respect
yeah.
first.
Well,
Respect first.
one of the things is, and then Daz, I'll let you talk. Is you could be raised by the best or the worst, right?
Mhm.
But what you take from that is how your life will proceed. So you can you can look at it either way. You can have the best upbringing and not follow a damn thing, and you will end up in some place that you don't want to be. Or you can have the worst upbringing and take that and say, that's not what I want to be. I want to be better. And you can end up in a better place.
Right. Yes. Exactly. A lot of things y'all do as people, and this to the viewers, a lot of what y'all do as people is choices.
Yeah. Choice is everything.
And that's why the first song on the project is Be Somebody. I just want to be somebody. And it's funny because you said the first thing you think about is how to make something better. And that's literally the first words it's so crazy.
I dug that. I dug that song. That was awesome. I was
It's
gonna
all
say
so wild. It's all
yes.
so wild. It's all so wild. But so I hear you, and I respect and love you, and just trying to make up for years of just not under both, because I can't say just you, my mother, you guys, because you guys lived together. in the place that I was at too, even with Joseph. Uh, but even after that, you found somebody with a matching mentality when you needed it. And and I think always have. Uh and so
Yeah, I would say I am very happy, very blessed, and I'm glad I know. And I didn't know ahead of time, but I'm glad when I was supposed to take a left, I took a left. When I was supposed to take a right, I took a right.
that's
And
great. It's crazy to not know ahead of time.
you don't
It's
know.
crazy to not know
You
ahead of
stand right there. You standing right there looking. There's the left. There's the right. What am I gonna do? And then you're like, I'm going this way, and you
I
go this
felt
way,
that, but
and guess what?
it's I've literally there's been parties that I was supposed to go to, had a ride to pick me up and didn't, and there was a shooting at the party. Like
Right.
I've
Yeah.
been
That's
I
that's the
call
that's the vibe. That's the vibe.
so
Right?
yeah. Woo!
Both doors look the same before you open. So you
Absolutely.
don't see what's on the other side. All you see is the door. You feel me? Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
God.
all you see is the door with a name on it. Like, oh, okay, cool. Then you open it and it's like, oh,
No.
oh. Or
God.
yeah, this is the best decision I ever made.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's we definitely because just with politics, pop culture, all this stuff going on, we could have some great conversations about those. And
Well, yeah.
just
That's
even manhood, like as the women who have helped you, even though like your foster mom has always been somebody like,
she's
and
real.
even for me, like, uh, yeah, uh, but we will always be able to set up another time to do that, the typical one. This is about the project, specifically about the all these things and all that, and about shoot my dad and me and family and all the things, I guess, that really matter. Plus get you some money. Physical CDs will be available for people soon.
Yeah. Buy those CDs. If you're listening to this podcast, make sure you tell people about it and support your artist through real sales and physical. Because if DaZ sells 100,000 copies, guess what? He's gonna get minimum $100,000, and that's what you want. You do 100,000 streams, he's getting $10.
We don't even, when you guys do that, we don't even gotta operate within the fake ass, weird ass system that tells you who to work with, who to be, how to, like, you get to be yourself finally when we support ourselves. And that doesn't mean just me, that means us.
All the listen us. I'm going to close out because I'm going to get off here. But the thing is, the musicians that have put forth the effort and have sacrificed themselves, and the sacrifice is bigger than most people think. You're not the only sacrifice. Your spouse is the sacrifice. Your children or your whoever is involved in this with you, they're making sacrifices. My wife made a great sacrifice when I was a DJ, and that sacrifice paid off. You know, it was hard, but it paid off because, you know, she's where she is, I'm where I'm at. We're happy as all get out. But the thing is you have to, the musicians learn those instruments. They've spent time, 10,000 hours or more. I can't even imagine how many hours I played drums. But the thing is that those sacrifices don't need to be rewarded by pennies on the $1,000. You know, it's not pennies on the dollar.
Well,
it's
and you've
penny on the
never worked that way. You couldn't imagine working that way. Well,
That's
which
slavery. It's
what's
100%
well? How do you build
worse
what?
than slavery.
Well, so that good worth have what worth have worth. It's funny because that picture I posted, or the picture you posted and I posted and Ashley shared, you're playing the drums in it, and you're playing like you've got worth behind those.
Yeah, that's one of my goals that I say to myself is I want to play with gratitude and attitude, and I want every show that I do to be a conviction of who I am. I want you're not gonna hire me to play drums with you and forget about me. It ain't gonna happen. That's it.
Big LA ain't gonna forget about you. He already said halfway through he because he does his own podcast too. He said I might need Pops over there for a second.
Hey, man, Pops get a raw game. That's hey.
Real talk, no BS is the name of his.
Oh, right.
That's
he's one of the elders that still care.
Oh yeah.
That's all that is. That's all that is.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. I'm gonna play like I don't know. I'm gonna play like one. I'm gonna play my favorite song off of it one last time. I think.
Which one is it?
Own street, own beat. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own beat.
Oh yeah. I love that. That's cool. On beat. That's bad right there. I love that one.
It might sound cool to you, but to me, it's bittersweet.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
I don't know what you thought this was.
All right,
I'm Westside Chicago Joe. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own beat. It might seem cool to you, but to me it's bittersweet. Before I retreat, it'll be the end of me. I try not to, but wish death on all my enemies. These people hella weird, got me like, nigga, please. Finicky, I ain't feeling your energy. I'm who you wish you was, who you pretend to be. Feeling like Pac, someone get me some Henny, please. And I don't even drink, pushing me to the edge. I'm jumping off of the ledge, taking back control for everything that they owe, everything that I gave, working me like a slave, then making me pay. Carried them on my back, putting them on the map. Always riding a high, low tide, don't wanna chat. Speaking on me bad, making your friends laugh. Tell them what I did for you, tell them how I killed for you, tell them how I let you in, but you was too sheltered then, didn't wanna go outside, knew it would expose your lies. We would never learn a thing, had too much foolish pride, rather try suicide. This the end of you and I, and to think that I got to be for 35. This the last time you'll get $1 of mine. This the last time you'll get $1 of mine. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own beat. It might sound cool to you, but to me it's bittersweet. Before I retreat, it'll be the end of me. I try not to, but wish death on all my enemies.
One time I had to kill a nigga on his own street. Don't eat pork, nigga, you don't want beef. Man, you talk too much to boy, you be all teeth. You don't put on for your team and you don't leave. Fuck it, that be you and that's your decision. I feel like Scotty in the game when he got Jordan assisted. And you know that we gon' do our thing cause we know the vision. And don't be worried about them rings, we gon' go and get them. I've been rebellious since a jet, I don't need no permission. I'm concentrating every day, standing in my position. I feel bad for whoever is the opposition. If you ain't with me, then I guess you is my competition. The wrong side of history, he wasn't comprehended. 2 ears for no damn reason, he ain't wanna listen. My grandma always showed me that money was the mission. My grandma always told me that I would be the realest. Now this the part where my cables gon' switch on my feet like a dog taking the shit. People be faking this shit. Lately my life has been crazy as shit, but it's okay cause I was made for this shit. Fuck what you talking about. One time I had to kill a nigga on his own street. Don't eat pork, nigga, you don't want beef. Man, you talk too much, boy, you be all teeth. You don't put on for your team and you don't leave.
You don't leave. That shit go crazy. I gotta play Let It.
Play that. I was
I
agreeing.
gotta-
That's it.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better eventually.
You know it's just a little heartbreak. Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith. Kinda like George Michael sang, kinda like my auntie say, but before she give me a plate of chicken and dumplings, I know that she loves me. She always there for me, an angel above me. I need to stop stressing and take a second to count my blessings. Life can get hectic, just taking the magic. You should reflect and just be happy it happened.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
Wait, I still had something to say, but by then she was well on her way. We didn't get to clean our slate. Still eating and she took my plate. I'm needing some closure for you to come over. Roll up the doja and let me hold you. No need to get sober. Clean my whole act up. I'm trying to be perfect, but still need some practice. I'm not a pro at this, I'm just getting started. Grew up in the land of the damned and the heartless. Show 'em my hardest, I do every time. If you stay or go, I gotta be fine.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
When the sun is shining, look at the door. Know you look inside the mirror and you wish you were more. You bound to make it, or you gotta pick yourself out the floor. Ain't no need for building borders, God got you a fort. Put your mind to it, anyone can go get a portion. I've been fighting off these demons with a book and a sword. I've been talking to somebody, glad they listening thoroughly. Shot goes out the biggest homies that accept you for yours. Yeah, God knows I've been tripping, I've been flexing and fighting depression. Matter of fact that I'm alive, that's a fucking blessing. Had me overdosed on pills, but I'm back and better. Change man changing, I'm sending a message.
Let her go. She won't grow. You gotta let her. I know it hurts right now, but it gets better.
Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith. Everything will be okay. You know you just gotta have faith.